Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another EVE Online video. Now, before we get into it, I just want to point out something that very recently, well, as of recording this video, I have had no internet for about a day and a half. It has been an absolute disaster. Everything was sweet one night going to bed. I get into bed and was watching TV in bed on Netflix, and then get up the next morning, get my daughter ready for school, and I was like, I was getting her sorted, and she likes to watch TV while she's eating her breakfast, so we put on Netflix, and she was like, it's not working, and I was like, what? And she was like, it's not working, and I come in, and I was like, oh, for God's sake. Router had big orange lights on it. I was like, oh, that's never good. Done the usual stuff, you know, unplugged, replugged it in, tried going into the router settings on my computer to see if I could reset it that way. Nothing worked. Ended up logging on to the account and, you know, doing a test, and within a minute it came up, you need an engineer, book one now. And I was like, oh, for God's sake. So I had to book one, and as of recording this video, I am still currently waiting on the engineer coming out, which is a massive pain. And because of that, you know, on the times that I have been on, I've been on using my my phone as a hotspot to get on, just to do a few things here and there whenever I can, and it keeps dropping, and it's a nightmare. And if you're part of the Discord, you will probably have seen the lovely screenshot that Austin so generously put up of all the times that I had disconnected and had to log back in. So thank you so much for that. I got this stage where I was starting to get very angry with the game constantly dropping. At one stage, even though my phone was sitting beside my computer, as soon as I get up to go downstairs for like a smoke or something, it was just knocking off for whatever reason. Didn't bring my phone with me, still sitting beside the computer, it was knocking off. It was an absolute pain. It just meant that I wasn't able to, you know, do certain things that I would normally do. You know, because I kept dropping, I didn't feel safe bringing an orc out, so there was absolutely no ice mining whatsoever. Didn't stop me from getting into wormholes on a Tengu for some reason, but you know, price difference, you know, it works out that way. So I wasn't able to do any ice mining in the last few days. Maybe, you know, whenever my internet gets fixed, and because I work from home and I need the internet, I actually haven't been able to work. So that's not going to come back to bite me whenever I get paid next time, you know. So, you know, we'll take it as it comes. But with that being said, we're going to talk about some things, and as you can probably see from the video, Tengu PvP. Yeah, it's a thing that I have been doing, and it's still a work in progress. So I'm going to show a few videos, and then obviously we're going to come back and we're going to talk about it. You know, there's been videos where, you know, I've been doing PvP and I've been recording the videos, and I've been in different ships and stuff, you know, throwaway ships. At one stage I knew that I was going to die. Me and Austin were doing a kind of like a suicide run, basically, if you wish to call it that, and I decided to drop 450 million on an Orthrus just for it to be killed within like 10 minutes. So probably not the best. And that was pretty much straight after losing Aguila to getting blopsed, which, do you know what, I'll show you that video now in its entirety, because, you know, looking back on it, it's pretty funny. 500 million Gila gone, like, but you know, enjoy the video. I am in the process of getting blops right now.
Oh shit.
Oh fuck, they are all coming in.
What are you at?
Jesus. Okay, 2 seconds. Fucking Tama.
Okay.
Yeah. Fucking hell. Jump, 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 jump. Please jump. Please jump. Please jump. Please fucking jump through the gate. Jump through the gate. It's right there. It's... Oh my fucking god.
Oh my god, I see.
Do not come through this, because I just get blopsed.
I'm cloaked at the moment.
Fucking hell. There goes a... Oh, there goes a Gila.
Ouch.
Oh, and I can't even jump through it. It was a fucking marshal, like fucking Jesus.
Oh my god.
And I can't
Guy's got
even
money.
Yeah, I can't even go through the fucking gate because of my quote unquote recent act of aggressions.
Wow.
Fucking hell. I was wondering why he was just scramming me and nothing else. It turns out it was to fucking kill me. Well, there goes my Gila. That's that gone. So that happened. We were just on our way because one night we were talking about escalations and stuff, and Tob in the Discord was saying about how if you get a DED site level 4, you can potentially get some nice loot drops from it. And the very next morning I ended up doing one site and getting a level 4 escalation from it. So I was like, right, you know what, I'll save that. When Austin comes on, he's never done an escalation, we'll take him, we'll see how it goes, show him what it's like and stuff, and on before recording the video I was actually talking him through it about how escalations work and stuff like that there, taking him through it so that he knows what to expect, and then we got blobsed. So yeah, but it brings me back to I've been really leaning towards a lot of PvP recently, going out of my way to find it, purposely going to systems where I know the PvP is a thing, like Abazon and Rancer, Tama, stuff like those systems, those low sec systems where there is a lot of PvP. Now, from what I've gathered from looking about, if you want to do like solo PvP, low sec is not the place to go. Null sec is, which I found strange. That was the one thing that really came up to me and was like, whoa, people are multiple people are saying this, that low sec is not the place to go for solo PvP. It seems like a lot of fleets hang out around there, doing fleet, whether that be like gate camping or blopsing in on people that are passing through the system for some reason. And obviously me being either high sec or null sec, I don't really know an awful lot about low sec, and it seems to be that there's a lot of low sec systems in within 15-20 jumps of Jita that are like high traffic, high kill areas, and because of that it's obviously something that I've had to relearn basically. So the Tengu is a ship that I have been doing all my stuff in. Yes, if I lose it, it's going to cost me about 500 million, 600 million to replace it, and obviously there is a lot of different ships that don't cost as much, that you could consider throwaway ships, if you want to call them that, that I could be using. And the one thing that I have found myself doing is relying on the covert ops cloaking device, being able to warp in and out while cloaked, being able to stay cloaked and move about. Is, for lack of a better term, it's been a crutch of mine, to be honest. It's something that I need to get away from, obviously, but it's something that I am still currently working on because I'm new to the whole world of PvP, that I really want to take my time with it, and I want to lean on that crutch for the time being. And then once I get better at PvP, because some of the videos that I'm going to show you, obviously there's a lot of things that will be wrong with them, and the people who are really into PvP and people who do PvP and know it inside out are going to pick out the flaws in these videos that I'm going to show you instantly. So two of the videos, well technically 3 of the videos, is a case of I was in voice chat with other people, so I'll let those play through. This one that you're going to see in the background now is in a wormhole, okay? And how this came about was basically I was doing some prospect gas mining, and this Heron kept showing up on D-scan. He kept showing up and then disappearing and showing up and then disappearing, and I got this stage where it just pissed me off, because I was like, when a ship appears on D-scan on a wormhole, when I'm in a prospect and I'm gas mining, I tend to leave, and to me the Heron was like, right, if this is a Heron, this could be bait, right? And I don't want it to be bait, and I don't want it to be scanning something down. He could be in a fleet for all I know, and there could be a Loki with him, just cloaked up, and he could scan down a gas site, and then the Loki could warp in and take me out. So my thinking behind the situation was, right, keeps appearing on D-scan, it's time to leave. I left the wormhole, went and got my Tengu, come back into the wormhole, picked a random data site just in case, warped to it, lo and behold, there he was. Now, bit of a backstory really quickly. This account that this guy in the Heron is flying is like a month old whenever this kill took place. Now, this kill was only like last week, so maybe a month and a half at this stage. And you know, there's a lot of things that you could pick wrong with this video, and seeing that, you know, maybe I didn't go straight for him, because my thinking was let him, because if I was to uncloak and go towards him to get there faster, he could just warp away pretty much instantly. He is a lot faster at warping away than I am at catching him. So I was like, right, what I'm going to do is let him, you know, what I'm going to do is I'm going to let him, you know, hack the sites, get as much ISK into that, into his cargo hold as possible, then come back, and whenever I get a chance. And he was doing the third one, and I was like, right, I'll go towards the fourth, let him do the fourth, and then I'll come back, and then I'll get him then. And then I quickly realised, because at this stage I still didn't know how young his account was, he was taking a long time hacking, and I was like, okay. So then I turned around and went back to get him. Got the kill, obviously, because of Heron. That has taken a long time to hack, because it's a younger account. Basically doesn't stand a chance against a Tengu who is cloaked and he doesn't even know is there. So by the time that I, you know, locked him up, webbed or warped, disrupt him or scrammed him, and then killed him, he didn't stand a chance. He really didn't. So I got the kill there. That's fine. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you from a clip from me, Tob and Austin went to Poshfen. Didn't get the kill, which was very unfortunate, but you know, here you go. Okay, so you can, Austin, if you want, you can warp in on me.
Yeah. What, to 0 or?
Yeah, go for the 0, okay. Just so that you drop in. I have got my things pre-done, so mine's are ready.
Lock in?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Tob, are you ready?
T-Man is going to be my main target.
Yeah, I'm going for T-Man too, since he seems to be the one controlling them.
Right, I'm morphing in 3, 2, 1, I'm morphing.
Okay.
I'm establishing a vector, hang on.
Okay. I'm making my way towards him.
Warp drive active.
You warping in now?
I have started warp.
Okay.
I'm 12 off him. If you want to stop warp to me.
I'm 14, 13.
2.1 AU, half AU.
By the time he gets here, I'll be in range for Scram. I should be anyway. I'm 10, 11, 10 off T-Man. I'm
in.
Decloaking. I'm locking up T-Man. Oh, he's getting away. Don't let him know. Is he? Oh. Oh.
He's fucking warped.
God damn it.
Fuck, man.
Shit. So that was very unlucky. And it was, you know what, it was probably really badly played on my part. The whole aspect of PvP, and I'm not going to lie, those mining ships didn't know we were there. Flat out, they did not know we were there. We purposely made Austin stay back a bit because he was in a Gnosis, whereas I was in a cloaked Tengu and Top was in a cloaked Purifier. We were both closing in on him and he did not know we were there. Obviously he was going to be on the lookout because you're in Poshfin and you're doing mining. Balls of fucking steel, my man, balls of steel, but nonetheless didn't know we were there. fast ships to warp away, very very fast ships to warp away, but that's what it is. You know, I played it badly on my part, and as you can see from the video, I played it very badly, unfortunately. So there's one more video that I want to show you, and then we're going to come back and we're going to talk about pretty much what I'm doing and what I have done to my Tengu, because I've made some changes to it, and then we're gonna have a look and we're gonna see. So this is the last video, then we're gonna come back and we're gonna talk about it.
I've been disrupted. Shit. I'm dead, boys. Right. The Praxis is almost dead, by the way.
Yeah, I'm torpedoing him.
Same. I do barely any damage to him.
Just hold him, dude. If you can point him and web him, he's gonna fucking crumble now.
I can't web. I've been webified already. I think it's warped off. Oh, no, Gnosis is fucked off as well, no?
Motherfucker.
So that's, yeah, there was a wee bit of lack of coordination there maybe on our part. I think that, you know, if we could have got one to scram the Praxis while, you know, we were getting the Gnosis, then by all means we could have had 2 kills instead of the 1, but we still got the 1 kill. But the problem is that obviously the Gnosis wasn't fitted for any form of attack, so whenever he was jumped and scrammed, he couldn't attack us back. He just had to sit there and take it. The Prax, as soon as the Prax saw a Purifier and a Tengu uncloak and then have another Gnosis warp in, obviously he was like, nope, I am out of here, which on his part, smart decision, because Austin let us know that he was very low on health, so it wouldn't have ended well for him either. It is unfortunate that we didn't get the Prax as well. Again, really bad play on my part. We still got the kill, but it was really bad play on my part. Because I'm new to PvP, the whole aspect of locking up, targeting, scramming, orbiting and getting the weapons off at the same time is something that I from these videos you will say it's something that I need to work on, which you would be 100% correct. It's something that I'm currently working on. It's trying to work it in with the decloaking measure, because obviously as soon as you decloak you can't instantly target. So what I'm working on is having it set to pre-firing. So I'm clicking my weapons, I'm clicking my scram, I'm clicking the orbit, I'm getting all that done while I'm decloaking, so the second that I'm able to, I'm locking up straight away. And then as soon as I lock up, everything is just going to fire on it. That is one thing that I'm working on. I'm not going to lie, anytime I get into a PvP fight, my heart starts racing mentally fast, and it is one of those things. Obviously, you can tell from the videos that I have a long way to go in the terms of PvP. Coming from a person who has only started getting into PvP in the last week, 2 weeks maybe, I've still a long way to go, but I'm enjoying it. I don't care that I'm losing ships, because it's fun. It's breathing a breath of fresh air into the game for me. Coming from 90% AFK in an ice belt, in an orca and a hug, to roaming through a wormhole, poking my head out, seeing that I'm in a nullsec space of an old rival alliance, and seeing a retriever in an ice belt and going, I'm going to have him, and jumping him, getting the kill, jumping through the wormhole and disappearing again. That that is amazing, and I'm really enjoying that aspect. I just need to work on the skills that go along with it, and I'm not talking about actual skills like, you know, going in and getting fucking warp management 5 or something like that. I'm not talking about those skills. I'm actually talking about personal skills of being able to decloak, lock up, fire, scram, orbit, do all that in the least amount of time possible to maximize my chance of getting kills. And due to that, what I'm actually doing is I'm putting myself in positions now where I'm going to have to, you know, I'm going to have to get those skills. And that ties back in with why I'm doing it in Tengu, because obviously, you know, like I said, it's the crutch of covert ops cloaking devices there. Tengu is a really good ship, a really solid ship all around. I can scan down wormholes, you know, I can go into wormholes, I can, you know, got combat probes, I can scan people down, I can cloak to safe points and stuff like that there. But at the same time, in the back of my mind, every time I go into a fight or every time I go into a wormhole or I'm passing someone who might try and attack me, it's in the back of my mind that this ship is 500 million. This ship is 500 million. If we don't do what we're supposed to do when we're supposed to do it, we're going to lose this ship. And I think that is constantly in the back of my head, to the point where it's going to force me into the situations where I have to improve my abilities in PvP, because it's easy for me to go in and say say a stabber that costs 40 million. It's so easy to go into a fight and lose a fight in a stabber that costs 40 million to go, yeah, it was only 40 million. But when you change that 40 million to, oh, it was 500 million, it's a big difference. So it's kind of forcing me into that habit of thinking, which is obviously fantastic, and in the long run it will pay off. 99% chance that I'm going to lose a few Tengus in the process of thinking like this, but you know, we're going to have to, it's either get better or keep losing Tengus, and there's only so many Tengus that you can lose before you can't afford a new one. So yeah, that's the PvP adventures in a Tengu, and how that is going. Obviously, you know, you've seen from the videos that I do have a long way to go, but I feel like whenever it comes to PvP encounters, especially when I'm starting them, I feel like I'm starting to get better at them. And you know, we will come back to this, and I will keep recording anytime that I know that I'm about to start a encounter with another player. I will record it so that you can kind of see, you know, where I've come from to where I'm going. And you know, again, I know this video is a wee bit long-winded, and I do apologize if for whatever reason, you know, or if you've watched this video and you're a big PvP player and you have constructive criticism, feedback, tips, tricks, anything, leave it in the comments, please, because I need to get better, because I'm telling you right now, I cannot afford to keep losing Tengus. I can't. So any and all tips are very, very welcome at this stage. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for me. So until next time, thanks for watching.